Hi folks, Champagne Friday again. I love these days, Champagne Friday days. I just brought two champagnes today from the same producer, almost the same wine, but pre-tasting very, very different from each other. The producer, if you've been looking in my computer base in Champagne Club, you will see that you have so many. I think we have 6 or 7 Mignon. So it's tricky to know. Some are cousins, some are not related, what we know. But this is the biggest one, almost 500,000 bottles produced by Pierre Mignon in Breuil. And they buy grapes from other places, but very much Pinot Noir dominated style. But this is Cuvée Madame, and Cuvée Madame is always Chardonnay based. So basically it's around 15% Pinot Noir and 60% Chardonnay. And that. Oh, the cat is coming here. Hi cat, what are you doing here? Tasting champagne? The other day we had some birds flying around, smelling, and they prefer the Chardonnay from the open bottles. But that's another story. So what we know here is that this is the best they can make, and they keep them for 10 years on its lease, waiting slightly more before releasing it. So you have this bottle-aged aroma, which is fudgy, creamy, and rich. Normally, I think they're on the peak when they are around 10 to 15 years of age. And this is the beautiful vintage that started out a little bit slow, a little bit thin, a little bit ascetic, but I think today, beautiful, elegant vintage, the 2013. So if I start with the white one, nice green notes, but also some golden hints. You can see the maturity, or at least I can. The nose is, well, it's not very intellectual. It is more just pure pleasure. Rather simple notes put together in a beautiful way of maturity. So there's a lot of toasted notes and different parts of toast. I think more the toasted bread than the roasted nuts and those kind of things, not any coffee. A little bit of gunpowder, but also a sweet, rich, citrusy note, almost like a lemon pie or something like that. On the palate, even more impressive. I think the taste got a certain clarity to it, which is not the case when you just smelled it. Here it goes, much more classic, and I would have been mistaken saying this might be a Blanc de Blanc with some age. The pink version, the rosé, same vintage, same vinification, everything is the same except the slightly added Pinot Noir. Completely different. It's so fantastic sometimes when you deal with wines that you just add a few drops of something and you spice it up, and suddenly you have a completely different picture of everything. So the nose goes directly towards cherries, mashed strawberries, a little bit of leather, nothing at all of the toastiness that we found in the white version. Less interesting first, but slightly more severe, a little bit more closed. Same impression. Not as outgoing and round and rich and telling the full story as the white. So, on the contrary, what you normally say that you should drink the rosés earlier, I would say wait 3, 4, 5 years longer with the rosé. Quality-wise, about the same quality, but today I prefer the white. So guys, have a lovely Friday. See you next Friday. Cheers!